AMP cost in every way that really matters remained at $0.0051 a coin in an unobtrusive manner. The present range, $0.0051, $0.0054. Yesterday's nearby, $0.0052. The change, 0.0001, 1.92%, which is genuinely huge. Opposite rates, United States dollars to AMP, which truly is very huge. AMP value expectation for later, week and month incredibly. AMP cost forecast on Wednesday, February 22. Really least cost $0.0052. Essentially most extreme $0.0060, and toward the day's end, cost $0.0056 a coin. AMP to United States dollars forecasts on Thursday, February 23. Truly least cost $0.0053, kind of most extreme $0.0061, and by the day's end, cost $0.0057 a coin, exceptionally as opposed to mainstream thinking. AMP cost expectation on Friday, February 24. Genuinely least cost $0.0053, truly greatest $0.0061, and toward the day's end, cost $0.0057 a coin in an unobtrusive manner. AMP to United States dollars expectations on Monday, February 27. Extremely least cost $0.0054 in every practical sense. Greatest $0.0062, and by the day's end, cost $0.0058 a coin in a sort of enormous manner. In multi-week AMP cost forecast on Tuesday, February 28, especially least cost $0.0051, truly greatest $0.0059, and toward the day's end, cost $0.0055 a coin in an unpretentious manner. AMP to United States dollars forecasts on Wednesday, Walk 1, sort of least cost $0.0055, genuinely greatest $0.0063, and by the day's end, cost $0.0059 a coin in an extremely huge manner. AMP cost expectation on Thursday, Walk 2, really least cost $0.0056, certainly greatest $0.0064, and by the day's end, cost $0.0060 a coin. AMP to United States dollars expectations on Friday, Walk 3, essentially least cost $0.0054, by and large greatest $0.0062, and by the day's end, cost $0.0058 a coin, genuinely in opposition to mainstream thinking. AMP cost forecast on Monday, Walk 6, kind of least cost $0.0054, greatest $0.0062, and toward the day's end, cost $0.0058 a coin in a fundamentally significant manner. In about 14 days AMP to United States dollars forecasts on Tuesday, Walk 7, lovely least cost $0.0056, truly most extreme $0.0064, and by the day's end, cost $0.0060 a coin. AMP cost expectation on Wednesday, Walk 8, especially least cost $0.0055, kind of greatest $0.0063, and by the day's end, cost $0.0059 a coin, truly in opposition to prevalent thinking. AMP to United States dollars expectations on Thursday, Walk 9, certainly least cost $0.0050 in every way that really matters. Most extreme $0.0058, and by the day's end, cost $0.0054 a coin, which in a real sense is very huge. AMP cost forecast on Friday, Walk 10, for the most part least cost $0.0049, genuinely greatest $0.0057, and by the day's end, cost $0.0053 a coin in an unpretentious manner. AMP to United States dollars forecasts on Monday, Walk 13, least cost $0.0054, genuinely most extreme $0.0062, and by the day's end, cost $0.0058 a coin. In 3 weeks AMP cost expectation on Tuesday, Walk 14, lovely least cost $0.0052 in every practical sense, greatest $0.0060, and by the day's end, cost $0.0056 a coin, in opposition to prevalent thinking. AMP to United States dollars expectations on Wednesday. Walk 15. Genuinely least cost $0.0053, really most extreme $0.0061, and by the day's end, cost $0.0057 a coin. AMP cost expectation on Thursday. Walk 16. Truly least cost $0.0053, exceptionally greatest $0.0061, and by the day's end, cost $0.0057 a coin. Or so they generally thought. AMP to United States dollars expectations on Friday. Walk 17. Fundamentally least cost $0.0053, certainly greatest $0.0061, and by the day's end, cost $0.0057 a coin. Or so they basically thought. AMP cost expectation on Monday. Walk 20. For the most part least cost $0.0053, fundamentally greatest $0.0061, and toward the day's end, cost $0.0057 a coin, or so they thought. In about a month AMP to United States dollars forecasts on Tuesday. Walk 21. For the most part least cost $0.0055, certainly greatest $0.0063, and by the day's end, cost $0.0059 a coin. AMP cost expectation on Wednesday. Walk 22. In every way that really matters. Least cost $0.0055, most extreme $0.0063, and toward the day's end cost $0.0059 a coin. AMP to United States dollars expectations on Thursday. Walk 23. Least cost $0.0052, genuinely greatest $0.0060, and by the day's end, cost $0.0056 a coin incredibly. United States dollars to AMP today. United States dollars to AMP conversion standard explicitly remained at 194.55 coins per $1 in an unpretentious manner. Today's reach, 186.22 to 197.63 in a kind of significant way. Yesterday's nearby, 191.94. The change, plus 2.61, plus 1.36%, which in every practical sense, is genuinely huge. United States dollars to AMP gauge for later, week and month amazingly. Dollar to AMP gauge on Wednesday, February 22. By the day's end swapping scale 178.57 coins, especially least 166.67, and truly most extreme 192.31. United States dollars to AMP expectations on Thursday, February 23. By the day's end swapping scale 175.44 coins in every practical sense, least 163.93. And greatest 188.68, or so they generally thought. Dollar to AMP gauge on Friday, February 24. By the day's end conversion scale, 175.44 coins, especially